Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Kenya Kwanza is a theater of boxing. It is like they're in a ring and they are fighting each other. And one person who has found himself at the center of all this is Rigathi Gachagua. He is on the receiving end. If Rigathi Gachagua is not fighting it out with the public service minister, Moses Kuria, for what Moses Kuria says, an attempt to thwart the other leaders who are trying to sprout within Mount Kenya. He is fighting it out with Bony Khalwale, who is accusing him of trying to sabotage the upcoming nominations and is playing his own people. And if that is not happening, Rigathi Gachagua is busy fighting any attempt of William Ruto to ditch him and pick another running mate come 2027. But one thing with Rigathi Gachagua, he knows how to handle all these people at the same time. He knows how to handle Bony Khalwale, he knows how to handle Moses Kuria, he knows how to handle William Ruto. And many a times when he wants to handle William Ruto, he waits until William Ruto is outside the country. And the way he responds to William Ruto, he does it in a clever way that if you're not careful, you will not know that he is ignoring or being disobedient to his boss. So yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua was in a church somewhere in Western, and he gave a certain speech that was meant to kill two birds with one stone. I want us to listen to this speech and tell me what you make out of it.
Tunaomba viongozi tuheshimu wale ambaye tulifanya kazi na hawa na wale walichangia katika uongozi wetu. Na huyu speaker wetu pia anaendelea vizuri sana kuongoza bunge la kitaifa. Pale tangu akuwe speaker, mijadala yote ya serikali inapita bila shida. Anasikiza kila mtu na bunge inaendelea vizuri. Tungetaka pia apatiwe heshima yake kama kiongozi wa kitaifa na hata hapa katika hii kaunti ya Bungoma. Na unajua hii maneno tulishikana Ford Kenya, ANC, UDA, tukaunda Kenya Kwanza. There is no problem. Sisi mzungu anasema if it's working, don't fix it. Sisi hatuna shida. Sisi wote ni watu ya Kenya Kwanza. Hapa tuko UDA, ni chama yetu, muendelee kuijenga. Ford Kenya waendelee kujenga. Bora tukifika pale kwa debe, sisi wote ni wa William Samoei, ama iko shida? So there is no problem. Tujaribu coexist and living together so that hii Kenya yetu inakaa na ile njia ambaye inatakikana. Mimi ningetaka niseme hii maneno tumesikia viongozi wengine wamepotea njia. As a country we are facing difficult times economically. The president and I and the rest of government are very busy working on the economic revival of this country, trying to create opportunities for employment, trying to look for foreign investors, for direct foreign investment in this country. Naona wengine watu wetu wamepotea, wanaongea mambo ya uchaguzi ya 2032. Those are people who are lost. We are only 1 year in office. How can you discuss 2032? Even 2027 is a premature debate. Si ndio? Mimi sitaki mtu anihusishe kwa hiyo debate ya 32 na nini. I am busy nikisaidia rais kufufua uchumi. Niko busy kwa mambo ya kahawa na maziwa na majani chai. Saa hii nang'ang'ana na mambo ya El Nino. Mimi niko pale kumsaidia rais every day, kuchia cabinet committees. Ananituma ngambo, ananituma hapa. We have no time to engage into useless and productive debates about 2032. Is premature, is unnecessary, is a misadventure. Na ningetaka kuuliza viongozi wetu wale wako kwa Kenya Kwanza, let us focus on the economic transformation of this country. Let us focus on assisting President William Ruto to get this country on the right economic trajectory. That is what is important for this country now. When the time comes kwa hiyo maneno, huko mbele, that is very far away. I don't understand how in 1 year people are talking about 2032. 9 years to come. Unajuaje hata kama utakuwa uhai? Hiyo ni mazungumzo ambaye ni duni. That is useless talk that has no place in our country. As a country, we are focused on the economy, and all discussion should revolve about the economic transformation of this country. Hiyo ndio mambo ya maana for now. If there are those who want to engage in those debates, please don't drag us into that nonsense. As we want to focus on the right thing, na ni kumsaidia rais assisting our country to get back our country on the right path in matters economy and in matters the welfare of the Kenyan people. To me, that is what is important.
That speech was meant to respond to William Ruto's demands that is trying to persuade other people to fold their parties to join the UDA.
Kuna wale tulishirikiana na wao katika uchaguzi huu kama Kenya Kwanza. Tunahitaji idhini yenu, tuzungumze na wao, tukubaliane vile tutaenda mbele. Kuna wale wataamua kujiunga na sisi. Kuna wale wengine wataamua vile tutashirikiana na wao. Hatuwezi kuwa madikteta tuwaambie lazima mfanye hivi, hapana. Na nimesikia watu wengine wetu hapa wanasema lazima wafanye hii, lazima, hapana. Lazima, hapana. Unasema tu ni vizuri. Ni vizuri kama wangeungana na sisi, si ndio? Lakini hatuwezi kusema lazima. Lakini tunataka idhini yenu, tuzungumze na wao ili tuwashawishi wale watakuja kuungana na sisi waje tuungane, tuwe ni chama kikubwa cha kitaifa pamoja, si ndio? Wale wengine ambao wako na maneno tutaona vile tutashirikiana na wao, si namna hiyo? So nataka tukubaliane hivyo.
You all know that William Ruto has made it very clear his intention to, at first it was something like it was being pushed by force by the Secretary General Cleopas Malala, and it really brought a lot of confusion and bitterness from people like Moses Wetangula of Kenya Kwanza, Mudavadi of Amani National Congress, and Maendeleo Chapchap. And so Rigathi Gachagua took that opportunity to respond very cleverly to William Ruto that it is not a must that you force people. As long as it is working, there is no need of fixing it. In other words, he's advocating for individual parties to stay as long as they are within Kenya Kwanza. Yet William Ruto wants the parties to fold. Of course, he said there that they will see how to work with those who have a problem there, one or two. But his intention is to ensure that they form one party called UDA. So Rigathi Gachagua took that opportunity and is saying, hakuna shida, tunaweza kaa. But the main person he responded to, and I know this was done with a lot of bitterness, is Bony Khalwale. Recently, Bony Khalwale attacked Rigathi Gachagua, and this is what he said, that informed Rigathi Gachagua to make that lengthy speech.
Si mnaona vile deputy president wa Kenya anatoka Mount Kenya, anamanga dunia mzima akishughulika mambo ya nini? Mwao unanao wala kama kimefanya. Yes, tunataka vile deputy president ameamua pigania wakulima wake mambo ya kahawa, na mimi bullfighter, whether I'm deputy president or not, na mimi nitapigania mambo ya miwa. Yes. Kwanza huyo deputy president ameingiwa na kasumba kwa kichwa yake. And because he's a deputy president, yeye ndiye anapanga Ruto, sijui Malala, sijui Kawaya kule nini, sijui Omar Hassan Mombasa, ajinenda ni kusukume Luya Land na wewe Ukambani ndio ufuruke senior politicians kwa hiyo area, ndio 2032 ikifika hawa senior wasinisuie mimi deputy president. Listen to me, whether you like it or not, in 2032 wakati uliona Uhuru akatoka na Ruto akaingia, safari Ruto anatoka na Muluya anafanya nini? It has to be clear. Nobody at the national level or at the county level is going to play cheap politics on us. Because in masomo international kumera deputy president. Nikali ni uzoefu wa siasa. Yenze niko na experience of politics 4 times more than the deputy president. He must respect our community. We are not a small community. We are a community of 7 million people.
And as you can see, Rigathi is saying it is useless to involve him in the 2032 election, because Boni Khalwale is saying there that Rigathi is busy planting his people in the upcoming grassroots elections, UDA grassroots elections. And he really felt very bad. I think there were people who are being planted even within Western to oster senior members like Khalwale. And he gave a warning. So Rigathi Gachagua took that opportunity. I told him it is a useless, discussion now. Just the same way he responded to Moses Kuria when Moses Kuria said that he's busy fighting other leaders who are trying to come up in Mount Kenya. And Rigathi said, I'm busy now. There is no such provision in the constitution as a kingpin, and let not any person link me to such kind of talks. I'm busy, I'm helping the president, we are building this nation, the economy is doing bad. So he distanced himself from the talks of kingpin from central Kenya. He distanced himself from the talk of 2032. He told Khalwale it is useless, and so he knows how to handle each and every person. Yet we know very well that he's busy. He wants to become the kingpin and is doing everything. We know very well that he's busy planning for 2032, but he does not want to be linked to it. And that's why I'm saying that he knows how to handle each of them. And this is not going to end there, because the kind of words that he used to describe it, stupid, it's useless, and I think he was doing this because Khalwale really took on him without any respect as the deputy party leader. So this fight in Kenya Kwanza is not going to end. We are yet to see more of this, and some people argue that it is healthy, but some are saying that it can divide the party in the middle or into pieces. And of course you all know that he's also busy fighting his space for 2032, and that is between him and Musalia Mudavadi. And I think that message also went to Musalia Mudavadi. Of course, Musalia has never come up and said that Gachagua is plotting for 2032, but we all know that there are undertones that William Ruto could be plotting to drop Rigathi Gachagua and pick either Mudavadi, Ndindi Nyoro, or Kithure Kindiki. At first we thought it was going to be a walk in the park, but I've realized that if William Ruto would make such a mistake now to drop Rigathi Gachagua, he can really regret it, because Rigathi Gachagua set his eyes on the ball and is not about to backtrack. I'm sure that if William Ruto would drop him today, Rigathi can even go and form another alliance with Kalonzo Musyoka. He can visit Raila so that they can see what to do in that larger coalition. And I'm sure that 2027, Rigathi will still be the running mate. The way he has decided to collect Mount Kenya leaders around him, there are people who are now directly responding to him. The way he's giving ultimatums. The other day he told William Ruto, and it's not him, he's sending his luminaries like the Nyeri governor Mutahi Kahiga, delivered a very strong speech. If you're not giving us the Secretary General position, stay with your nomination, grassroots elections. The post or the position of the deputy party leader must be won, just the same way the position of a party leader is won. That forced William Ruto to postpone the grassroots elections. And so Rigathi Gachagua is a no-nonsense man within the UDA or within Kenya Kwanza. And I think he has studied the way William Ruto played his politics dealing with Uhuru Kenyatta, and that is exactly what he's doing. On one end, he's praising William Ruto, the way they are joined at the hip, but at the same time, he's fighting for his space. This is something that we only wait and see. I don't know that when we respond again, I don't know what is going to happen, but Rigathi is ready for the punches. I don't know, what do you make out of that speech?